Oh, that's Victoria Koshin, and that's another episode of Raw and Authentic Series. And today we are talking about manifestation. I have to admit, I used to be the kind of person who judged those who promoted manifestation so much, because I confused everything. I didn't understand what manifestation actually means. And today I'm going to talk about my experience and how I actually manifested my dream life I'm living right now. Sometimes I don't realize it, but I have my dream job. I can travel all around the world because I have an online business. I look good. I like my body. I actually, I can say I manifested everything, but of course, manifestation is not what I thought. It's not just thinking about it and it appears. No, it is a bit of more than that. And today I'm going to talk about the concept of manifestation I used in my life and how I see that. That is just my personal opinion, personal experience. I'm not pretending to be the person who knows everything about life. I'm just here to share what works for me. And so maybe you can also learn something and apply it in your life and also see results. So I thought manifestation was just all about sitting in your apartment, dreaming about a better life and not doing anything about it. So I was even a hater of all people who promoted manifestation. I was someone who always promoted action, and I'm still this person. I think if you want to achieve something big or small, it doesn't matter, you need to take action. And I'm always, I've been always known for someone who's taken really enormous amounts of action. And even if my English is not perfect, even if I don't know exactly what I do, even if I'm scared or I'm doubting myself, I'm taking action. But there is another component that helps a lot. If you just take action without believing in yourself, without setting goals, without believing in a brighter future, without a positive mindset, it is possible to achieve your goals, but it's so much harder because you kind of you can even stand in your own way if it comes to achieving goals, because if you have some limiting beliefs I don't deserve success, or all people are bad people, or rich people are bad people, whatever the cases are, whatever their limiting beliefs are, you're going to take a lot of action, but you're going to stand in your own way, because right before you can get the trophy, right before you can get to the goal, to the end station, you can achieve your goal, you are going to talk yourself out of it, or your mind, not you, your mind is going to talk yourself out of it or not let you get the trophy. And that is why taking action is not always enough. You need to have the right mindset. So I'm talking about my own experience, so I can tell you that I shared in the last video, the last summer was really hard for me. Everything what could go wrong went wrong, and at some point I realized that there is a reason for that, right? Why so many crazy things happen, and if I'm the one who creates my own reality, I'm probably responsible for everything, for what's happening in my life, for everything, for my bank account, business bank account being blocked, for something not working in my business, for Instagram not pushing my videos, for Instagram banning my account. I must be responsible for that. If I blame Instagram, the algorithm, the people around me, the circumstances, whatever, right? If I blame something, in that moment I say that I'm not in control. I have no control over it. I cannot do anything with it. So I just let it flow. And if it goes negatively, it just, okay, so that's how the faith is. that is not the mindset I want to have. I refused at some point, like 2 months ago. I refused. I remember this moment where I was like, just okay, I take so much action, but there is always something in my way. Maybe it's normal, but maybe I can fix that. I can be someone who decides. Do I say it's hard to make money, or do I say it's easy to make money? What do I say to myself? How do I see that? What is my reality? I started asking myself. Or people who want to reach success need to suffer a lot, need to go through a lot of difficulties, blah blah blah. Yes, maybe it's real, because I've never met a successful person who said like, oh, it was so easy for me. No, but maybe there is something I thought that I can fix if I just see like what beliefs are in my head, what do I believe in. And then I started really being really conscious about my beliefs, like what I tell myself on a daily basis. When everything was good, I was like, yeah, I'm crushing it. But every time I had a setback, I was really attaching it to my identity. I was really upset. I was like, yeah, I always knew. I don't know who, old friends told, not friends, but someone from the school, teachers, told me like, oh yeah, you will never make it, whatever. I noticed that even if I didn't want to, my mind went to these dark places from the past. And I didn't even realize that. I didn't realize that my mind went to these dark places. And then it all affected me, because I started taking less action, or I started pivoting, or choosing another niche, or whatever. I started like doubting myself and started choosing another path, even though I wanted to go another path, like the first road I chose. So I started like really being really conscious about everything I thought during the day. And this was super hard for me. Like the first 3 days, I decided to, every time I had a negative thought, I wrote it out and looked at it, and I realized that I had a lot. And sometimes I even caught myself up being trapped in some negative thinking for a couple of minutes without even realizing that. And only then I sat down and wrote it out in my notebook. So it was really crazy to see how everything what I thought shaped my reality. If I thought that by waking up, sometimes you wake up and you're like, oh, it's going to be a hard day. Somehow, like without even controlling it, you think so. And it is actually a hard day. I had some like difficult situations with clients, or some difficult situations in my Instagram profile. And I started seeing that everything I think becomes a reality. And that was an aha moment in my life. Even though I knew everything, I read all the books. My whole life I've been into self-development, into like how to create your own reality, your thoughts shape your future and stuff like that. But somehow I was so focused on taking action all the time that I didn't realize that I forgot to also control my mind, my mindset, like what I think about myself. Do I believe in myself, or do I doubt myself? If I doubt myself, how am I going to be able to achieve all the goals, all the big goals I set myself? Like, how? It's not possible. Like, you either need to have people around you who believe in you so much that you start believing in yourself, but it's not even possible sometimes. So it's so much better to, and that's the only way to actually believe in yourself and have a firm belief that you can do everything you want. So yeah, I started to kind of take control over my thoughts, and the first 3 days were really hard. And I remember the third day I started on the third day I started to take control over my thoughts. Something happens. I even forgot what, but I remember something happened. I remember. Yes, I started feeling sick. Yes, of course, I remember. I was so sick. The moment I started redirecting my mind to this positive belief that success can be easy and you can achieve your goals easily, my body got sick. Can you imagine? And I went through that, and in the end I started feeling better. And then was the moment where everything started to shift. More money came in, more clients, and Instagram started to work. I reached the right people reached out to me, and I got more opportunities. And I even have like goosebumps right now, because that is actually how fast it can happen. And then I kind of, like, someone told me, do you want to go to Dubai for a couple of weeks? And I was like, yeah, why not? And there was an opportunity, and I went to Dubai. And the next moment, yeah, I'm here, and I'm still here. I don't know, like, it's been a month. And then my friends helped me with the apartment first. I lived in their flat before they wanted to sell it. And then I moved, another person, a really good person, helped me with another apartment, and now I'm here. So I don't know, if you believe in yourself, if you believe that the world is good things start to happen. So I'm getting emotional again, because it is actually so easy. The life is so easy if you believe in yourself, and if you believe that everything is possible. So I don't know what's next, okay? I'm still figuring my life out, as I always say, but I definitely work on my mindset, and I do use some kind of meditations. It's not a specific meditation, it's just in the morning I visualize everything I want to achieve. I visualize how I want to feel also, because you don't actually want to achieve things just for the sake of it. You want to achieve things for the feeling, for the happiness you're going to feel when you once you're going to achieve them. Okay, so when you visualize things, you need to feel it, and even touch everything in your imagination. Touch, feel the warmth or cold. How is the temperature like in the room you're in? How is the sound? Who is around you? Who are the people surrounding you in that moment? And you will definitely achieve that. There is no doubt. I can tell you it works. So let's see what we can achieve together. I'll be sharing more, like, in the next videos, some of my dreams. I'll be sharing my dreams with you, and we'll see how fast I'm going to achieve them. See you.